what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another edition of the Whiskey Som Sips, making cocktails out of my book, Beginner's Guide to Whiskey Traditions, Types, and Tastes of the Ultimate Spirit. A couple of years ago, George Dickel, which is one of the biggest, it's probably the second biggest Tennessee whiskey name, but arguably is tied in with Jack Daniel's, probably the amount of Tennessee whiskey they actually produce, and just whiskey in general, because they are a contracting plant for a lot of people. So, a couple years ago, they released a bottle and bond Tennessee whiskey. And I figured, it tastes good. Let's put it in the book. So they're going to be making a Bodega Buck with it. Typically, this calls for rye, but I wanted to do it with the Dickel bottle and bond because why not? Let's get started. I'm kind of getting good at that, you guys. So we're going to do 1.5 ounces of our Dickel, 3/4 of our ginger syrup, 1/2 ounce of our sherry, 1/4 ounce of our lemon juice, and then 3 dashes of bitters. This also calls for Ango, but I had Peychaud on hand, and it'll work just as well. So let's do the 1/4 ounce of our lemon juice, because that's going to be a little bit annoying to measure out. Just be the 1/4 ounce. I have a habit of pouring fast. I got it. 1/2 ounce of our sherry. I believe this actually calls for, I've made a lot of changes to the recipe, you guys. I think it calls for Amontillado, but I like Oloroso. This is actually a 15-year Oloroso, and it's dry sack, which you don't see much anymore. We're then going to do 1/2 ounce, no, 3/4 ounces of our ginger syrup. We want to shake it up first. And also, while we're shaking up the ginger syrup, thank you to our friends at Diageo again for providing this bottle of Dickel for us to taste and play around with for you guys. And now last, but certainly not least, the star of the show, the George Dickel bottle and bond. And that's 1.5 ounces. Then we're going to add our bitters. Give it that nice, orangey red color. Again, it does call for Peychaud, it does call for Ango, but I use Peychaud. And I realized that I actually called this lemon juice when it's lime juice, you guys. So clearly I know what I'm talking about. And we already added the whiskey in. So we're just going to give this a quick shake. And guys, I want you to smack the like button on this video. Like I'm about to smack these tins together. Ready to smack that like button, you guys. Not like that. Like that. Beautiful. So, throughout this whole series, we've been putting the actual ice in afterwards, but I decided to put the ice in, first this time to try and, make it look a little more full and bountiful. And that looks so much better. You guys look at that. So that is good to go. Then we're going to top it off with soda. And give it a quick stir to incorporate. I think let's give it a quick swizzle. There you have it, guys. My variation on a Bodega Buck. Cheers, and we'll see you tomorrow.